What is up, people? It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We are back for another episode of the Not So Big Ben Show. Still trying to get a sponsorship from Coors Banquet. Hasn't happened, but a man can only dream, so cheers to that, brother.
Cheers to that.
And as I have you here, like this video, like our clips, comment on all of them, subscribe when you can, and if you don't, your mother's a whore.
Big whore.
Like a fat, greasy
Fat, greasy whore.
Just kidding. We love you all. But I'm here with my co-host.
Yo, what is good? It's your boy Pro, at Proden on Instagram, man. And okay, man, I gotta address this, man. My hair been a little off, all right? I gotta get my hair done. Your boy been working, all right? When you had that job and you work, feel what I'm saying? You get that tan, get that nice little tan. You feeling yourself. I've been making some good bread, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to get it right, all right? I'm going to get it right. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to be here. My boy Poe in the back, man. I gotta shout out my boy Poe, the producer, man. That's my guy, man.
Yo.
He holds it down every single time, man. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man. Sports is here. Sports is now, man. And I'm fucking ready, dude.
I'm fucking ready as well, brother. Yeah. And, man, we had a bad motherfucker belt on
banger.
The line this week.
Banger.
Maybe, I don't know about banger, but it was a good fight.
It was a banger fight to me because Charles Oliveira won. And you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie. Did I think he would win? No. I didn't think he would do that to Max.
I did.
I wanted him to, for sure. I'm going to say I wanted him to. But I don't think anybody thought he would do what he did to Max as crazy as he did to Max.
Right.
And made just Max look like a little boy. Even though Max, like you said, defended well and you know what I'm saying, there was no submissions that were too close or, anything happened that was too bad for him. You know what I'm saying? He could handle it. But at the end of the day, it's just,
right.
Anything besides that, he just couldn't handle.
Yeah, and I mean, officially registered 4 submission attempts by Charles Oliveira. To survive that many, I don't know. I can't remember how many deep there were. I mean, a few were neck cranks, but again, I mean, Charles is insane, and I knew he would win if he fought that way. What I didn't suspect is that he'd be the better striker on the feet too.
Yeah.
In that fight, and again, his coach
He's stronger. He looks stronger.
Right, and Max's coaches were telling him, "Hey, just box. Like, we don't even want kickboxing because we don't want to get taken down." Yeah. But even then, he was just getting cracked. Charles' leg kicks were on point. I mean, you say what you want. And people are like, "Oh, this isn't BMF." Fuck you. You're a casual if you thought that fight sucked. Because at the end of the day, it's MMA, and
that's
Charles
what UFC is MMA. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mix of different martial arts, that come together and they go against each other. And it was a test of literally 2 different martial artists. Max Holloway, boxer, clean, swift, jabs, striker type of guy, can handle his own on the ground, and could, in the past, defend against guys who could grapple really well. But, Charles, like you said, jiu-jitsu guy, great on the ground, wants to get you there, if that's his game plan. And, I mean, it was a clash of styles, and Charles was just better that day. I mean,
for sure,
it is what it is. So.
And Max pointed out too, a lot of his takedowns or submission attempts were set up by Charles' great strikes. In the past, when he beat Gaethje, he knocked him down, and then it got the choke.
Got the choke. Yeah.
And I mean, it didn't really get to that level against Holloway, but I mean, again, a lot of strikes kind of set him up for Max defending, and his hands weren't down, so the takedown was just there all day. Now, granted, in boxing defense, you keep your hands up, but I mean, Charles was just amazing.
Yeah.
And you're a BMF to me, and I don't know what's next, and if this belt goes away, I mean, whatever. It is kind of a goofy belt at the end of the day, but at the same time, it sets up super fights like that. So, as fans, we love to see that. Not the best card, though, overall, some people would say. But, we thought we'd get off to a hot start when Rodolfo Bellato knocked out Luke Fernandez in the first round. of the first fight of the night on the prelims, and we're thinking, oh boy, here we go. This is going to be a fun night. And Dr. Nurgajai then also had a fun decision against Rafael Tobias. And then a few fights were kind of boring and predictable right after that. Yeah. But, man, I'll tell you one fighter that I was really impressed with, Alberto Montes. A lot of people comparing that guy to Ilia Topuria. I mean, the anaconda choke he hit on that guy, and he choked that dude unconscious. It was
crispy. It was real crisp.
Striking looked good, grappling. Honestly, kind of did remind me of Ilia. The more they say that, really,
it's just real crispy all around. It'll be good to see him. He's 12-1 now, so I mean he's got a lot of momentum. You know what I'm saying? Only one loss, and I mean, I think he looks great, man. I think it'll be great to see him crack a guy in maybe top 15.
For sure. Soon. If he gets that right away.
If he gets,
because I don't know if that was his debut or if he had a fight on Contender Series before or whatever, but again, and then Dante Johnson, a guy who people had really high hopes for. I bet against him. He won a split decision, and people are like, oh, you're a minus 800 favorite. How did you not knock this guy out in the first round? And I think Cody Brundage is a very experienced guy. I mean, is he one of the best? No, but he was going to give a young guy like Johnson a tough test, and Johnson survived that test. I mean, was it a great fight? No, but I mean, it shows going 3 rounds is not easy.
3 rounds, I'm about to say, with a guy
against
like
anybody.
It's just not easy, especially with a guy with experience. So I mean, he's only got 8 wins. You know what I'm saying? So he's still got a little bit to go, especially in a division like middleweight division where there's some fucking killers right now.
And he's not big either.
And he's not that big. So
tall. He's not tall, I should say.
Yeah, but
he's jacked, but
yeah, but there's just speaking of the guys in the top 5, he's gonna have some problems and at least right now, I think if he were to ever get that close, so he's got some way to work, but he's got some momentum now. I think this will be good for his experience for sure.
For sure, and I mean, you'd rather learn in a win than a loss, and so good for him. And then the next fight after that led into the main card, Cody Garbrandt and Zhao Long.
Wow, man,
that was a testament to our fandom, I would say. I mean, but. And, everyone's like, how did Cody win that fight? And you know what? Did I think he won the fight? No, based on I thought he got beaten every round. But at the same time, the guy was he kicked the dude in the nuts 3 times in the last round. I don't feel bad.
There's 2 points taken away made it close. And then going into the third, I feel like there just wasn't really anything to separate both of them.
No.
It didn't feel like Cody was really throwing. But it felt like Long was pushing the pace a little bit more, so I could see where people would say, Long might have won, but it was just a weird fight. It was entertaining, but not at the same time.
I don't have sympathy for him. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, some of those blows were just ridiculous, man, and you know what I'm saying.
3 times in 1 round.
And he threw up.
I've never seen that before.
He was literally throwing up on the ground, which is insane, you know what I'm saying, for him to still come back after throwing up, literally yakking, and still won the fight. And then it happening again.
And he full on charged. After I saw him barking, and I thought they were about to head clash in the middle of the air.
Yo, I thought he was about to just go straight Cody no love, you know what I'm saying, TJ Dillashaw, you know what I'm saying. I wanted that so bad, but then he didn't pull the trigger, man.
Now
it's bad, but
I'm glad to see a Cody win, even though it was at the weirdest way possible, and probably didn't win. But you know what? So be it. And
it is what it is.
Main card started off with 2 huge knockouts. RoboCop, he just needed 1, in a rematch against the guy who
knocked him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love, to me, Gregory Rodriguez. I think he's such a family guy, you know what I'm saying? If you watch any of the Embedded series, I don't know if you watch it, but I watch all of them, especially on the big fights. I watch all of them. Such a family dude, you know what I'm saying? Cares about his family, you know what I'm saying? And he's just such a likable guy. So for me to see him win, it was great. But, man, that guy has some serious fucking power, man. One shot, and he had Bruno's eyes like what am I doing? It was crazy.
I'm just glad he didn't follow up.
Yeah.
It was clear as day.
Because if he would have followed up, I think Bruno, you know what I'm saying, he might have had to go to the hospital.
Like Jack Hermanson did.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, we haven't heard about Jack Hermanson since.
He did fight against
didn't he get destroyed?
He got knocked out. I mean,
he got destroyed. Bro, so it's like, yeah, you know, shouts out to him, man. I hope your career and your life is going well. But yeah, man, it was good to see for sure, and it definitely gave me some hype, you know, going into this next fight, which, you know, another real
this guy
banger.
just loves to knock out black people. Drew Dober.
It's crazy because it is the truth. I would say it's not like even a race thing. Literally, go like look at the statistics. Like, I don't know what it is about him. You know, I don't know what type.
He's
of
setting
hate
records
got.
doing it too.
I don't know what type of hate you got, man. All right. But I mean,
did you see what he said though? He said like, I hate that this is going around. Like my kids in school are getting like telling me that my father's racist or whatever. I'm like,
nah, you know, people are making that up. He's not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? That people just
dumb
making
internet
that
thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? Knocking out a guy like, you know, Michael Johnson, which it was, you know, a real clean, you know what I'm saying? I think it was an overhand right. I don't know if it was a hook right or overhand right.
Oh, see, I thought it was a left hook.
Or it might have been a left hook. Yeah.
Either way, I mean.
It was, yeah. Because it was going off of, I'm trying to think.
Well, he lost that first round, too. I mean, Johnson,
he did.
I thought,
because Johnson was way faster than him, like, in the beginning.
Yeah.
But the way he caught him off like almost like a, what was it? Was it a 1-2? I think it was a 1-2.
It might have been. He definitely. Oh yeah, it was.
I think it was a 1-2, and then man, he called Michael flush, man, and you know, sad to see Michael go out like that, man. You know, he's such a veteran, and you know, he's such an experienced guy. You know, for Drew Dober to do that to a guy like that, you know, Drew Dober, you know. He's been in the UFC for quite a while. I mean, at least fighting for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, really, it was a test of just veterans, man. And Drew, you know, pulled out. And
yeah, it was just the battle of the unks.
Yeah, battle of the unks, man.
And,
especially UFC-wise, for sure.
Really nasty KO.
I think they had a combined, like 60, probably. Like
Drew has the most lightweight knockouts, and I believe Michael Johnson has the most knockdowns.
Yeah,
because he doesn't have a lot of finishes on his record, Michael Johnson. Or he has more decisions than finishes per se. Yeah. But again, I mean, really good fight, and I saw the betting lines were kind of weird on that. I'm like, oh no, are we having that thing? Because he was supposed to fight Alexander Hernandez at 324, I think it was, but and then somebody tweeted at 4:00 Michael Johnson's going to get knocked out in the second round. They have his nephew, this Illuminati has his nephew locked up, and unless that happens, he's going to get killed. And now I'm like, wait, they tweeted that at 4 and the fight happened at 9. That's kind of crazy. Now, I don't know if that's real or not, if somebody made that up and just tried a prediction. So, you know, of course, a conspiracy theorist like me is going to see that and be like, whoa. But no, that was a real knockout, though. Yeah, that was a real knockout.
That was a real, for sure. Because Johnson, like you said, he was winning the first, and he was, you know what I'm saying, the way he was moving around, you know what I'm saying, Drew Dober's punches and throwing his own, he just seemed like the faster guy. And I really thought, you know, it was going to be the other way around. I thought Johnson was going to end up getting the knockout, but you know,
well, I picked Drew Dober going in, and then after the first round, I was like, ooh.
He's probably a little nervous.
I was nervous.
Yeah, going into that second round, but he pulled it out. I mean, you know, he did his thing. I think he was bleeding first round though, so that's why I thought he was.
He did have a swollen eye.
Cut. You know, he was bleeding somewhere. I remember.
He does bleed a lot, Drew Dober. He gets cut a lot, but I mean, he's gonna stick around for a long time. I mean, I love watching him fight because it's always. He just brings it, you know, no matter what. And a fighter that no one really cares to watch. I mean, I bet on Rob Font like an idiot.
I don't know why you would do that.
Rob Font's beating a lot of these young guys, and I just didn't believe in Raul Rosas.
But knowing him, I had.
Did you think he was going to get taken down 16 times though?
No, I didn't think it was going to be as much. But I knew that Rosehouse Jr. was gonna make it a ground type of thing. He wasn't gonna want to stand with Rob Font like that. Like just a veteran like that. I just didn't think he was gonna want to. But it was boring as fuck. I won't lie.
Like he
When
wasn't
got
even
on the
attempting
ground,
any
he didn't
submissions.
do anything. He didn't attempt to like really get into different positions like that. And when he did, he just never really did anything. So it's like, man, it's a good win, I guess. You know what I'm saying? To be able to control a guy like
He's
that.
ranked bantamweight now.
But I don't think you're ready for ranked, brother. Me personally,
I don't either.
I think as soon as you get into that top 10, you're really gonna start to see how some of those guys are, and some of those guys are gonna know how to plan around you, man. You're still young, so I think he needs to take it one step at a time for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who they'd give him next. I mean, because I would think they're trying to push him in the top 10 at this point, and maybe not after that fight now, but I mean, because if Chi Wee didn't exist, that guy would be the first fight on an Apex card, honest to God. And don't get me wrong, like, he probably beats the shit out of all three of us in here, most likely, but maybe not you, but.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like though, in the UFC, when you're a top 10 guy, like in the world, you know what I'm saying?
It just seems like he has
That's
no
what it is.
striking at all.
That's what I'm saying. It just you haven't proven a lot yet. He still hasn't proven to be an all around good MMA guy, because at the end of the day, you have to be good all around in that division, especially in bantamweight.
Right. They got killers there.
You know what I'm saying? They got people that are crazy on the ground that would do him in. You know what I'm saying? So it's, it goes either way. You know what I'm saying? It's good. He got the win, but at the same time, push yourself top 10 and, being so ready for top 10, I don't know, brother. You know what I'm
Rob would
saying?
do unspeakable things.
That's what
to
I'm
him
saying.
right now.
I think Cody Sandhagen would do unspeakable things to him. And, yeah.
Corey Sandhagen can scramble too, so
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It is.
probably Sean O'Malley would too. I mean, I would think.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
he wouldn't be ready for it for
right.
sure.
And the co-main of that card, Kyle Bahio, RDR. I mean, fight, not bad, but
Not
Kyle
bad.
clearly won.
A good
30-27,
fight.
I don't know though. That was weird how they all the judges gave him all three rounds though. To me, I thought RDR at least won one.
So here's how I'll give you the totals of everything so far. So 71 to 112 total striking, Bahio, to 111, 199 striking total strikes to DeRitter. So I saw that stat and I was like, DeRitter landed more though. But then if you go to the significant strikes, it's 57 to 55.
Yeah,
And
I mean, Kyle did.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not disputing who won the fight. Kyle won the fight, but
It's just, so here's what I'll say.
I thought RDR at least won the first or second round, one of the two rounds.
I'll say I gave the second round to RDR for sure. I thought it was 1-1 going in for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought whoever won the third round definitely. And for some reason, I thought Bahio was taking a break the second round. It just looked like he was like
He didn't make a statement by any
like,
means, to be honest, though.
No, the gas tank didn't really look there. And I mean, he pushed the pace in the first round, and I mean, he was making DeRitter miss, you know what I'm saying, in that first round with his punches and everything. And DeRitter was trying to take him down, and he really couldn't, you know what I'm saying? It really looked like DeRitter couldn't do anything with him when he had a gas tank.
Right.
But then as he started to fade, it just seemed like, he kind of gave DeRitter a chance to get back into the fight. And to me, it's like I said, second round, he got back into the fight, and he landed some stuff on Bahio. But like I said, third round, it was just not really a good performance from both of them.
No.
It was a bad loss and a bad win. So overall, it was not really the best fight for a co-main event, especially of a card, of a BMF card, let alone. So, yeah, it's just.
But how good is a card going to be when there's no, like, real undisputed championship? You know, I mean, I know BMF, whatever, but that's beside the point. That happened. We all watched it. At least us hardcore fans did. And we'll be watching this one, and maybe we'll be there in person if we're not at 328 in Newark Freedom Fights 250 was announced at the 326 event, the White House card.
Yep.
It's kicking off with Diego Lopez and Steve Garcia, which could be a really good fight. And then there's Bo Nickel and Kyle Dawkins. And we're like, why do we love this sport?
I don't even know why. I mean, and I think it's just because, Trump kind of likes Bo Nickel and, like, what I'm saying, they're kind of buds. But, overall, what I'm saying, do I think for a car that they were hyping up of this magnitude.
You worked that long for it? Like,
to work that long for Bo Nickel, a guy who lost to the Ritter, who just lost to Bahayo that way?
Off a weak knee, too. Like, that was not a knee.
That, like, come on, dude. Like, are we... And maybe they're just expecting him to knock this guy out, which I think Nickel's going to win. I do have him winning. He should win.
I mean, because this Dawkins, he's fighting next month at 327 against Vicente. So who knows he might break his leg in this fight. Like, how do you know that?
Yeah, you never know. And it could be I'm not going to say a good thing, but if he can't make it, it could be a good thing where they might give him a guy that's, a little bit better in that division if he...
Is he ready for that, though?
I don't think it matters at this point to me. It's a UFC White House card. You put yourself on that pedestal. If that happens, I hope to see you go against a really good guy because it'll be a great test for him. And, people hype him up, kind of, died down when he lost, as it should have. But, he's came back with his knockout and,
it was a beautiful head kick.
It was. I give him the props for that. But it's just... For how much this card is going to be hyped, I don't think those were the two guys.
No.
To at least put in this spot. No, I don't think so.
And this other one, this might be a legal murder on the White House lawn. We might watch Michael Chandler get, like, actually murdered by Mauricio Rufy.
Yeah, I think if you bet on Chandler, you're a dumbass.
But I will say this, though. He has a path to victory. He just has to make it a boring fight.
He has to, but
he won't. He never does.
I don't see Rufy having that problem though. I think Rufy's gonna...
Did you see him when he tried when Benoit took him down though? He had zero grappling.
Yeah, I mean,
Chandler's a wrestler.
I don't know if Chandler is gonna be able to get that close to him. To be honest, I don't think Chandler's gonna really have.
He's gonna be busted up within 30 seconds.
That's what I'm saying, because he's gonna be way faster than Chandler. Yeah. Off rip.
Who is?
His strikes are gonna be way more crispier than Chandler's. So he's gonna know, I feel like, how to keep distance against Chandler. And you know he's gonna have to do that.
Right. And the only reason Chandler's on this fucking card again. Yeah, I mean. And then Sean O'Malley and Ayman Zahabi.
It's just like, man, like...
You had Corey Sandhagen right there. Sean O'Malley and Corey Sandhagen. I've been begging for that fight for like 4 years.
Or even Umar. I would have took Umar Nurmagomedov against Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, but if you want like a banger, though, on the White House
card, you don't think Sean O'Malley versus Umar Nurmagomedov wouldn't be a banger?
I think it would. But
way better than this fight.
Well, yeah, that's not a high bar.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But like what I'm saying is like because Umar is gonna take him down and Sean's not gonna be able to get
Umar wouldn't take him down.
You don't think so?
No, Umar wouldn't have to.
You think he could stand and bang with him?
Yes. Have you seen Umar?
His stand-up's good.
Yes, 100%. With this Sean O'Malley today, yes,
yeah,
100%.
That's fair. I mean, but again, like. You can't.
If Marab would give him problems on the striking, which Marab did.
Marab in the second fight destroyed O'Malley on the striking.
There's no way Umar was giving Marab problems for real. Umar had a broke hand.
He did. I mean,
I'm telling you.
I don't know, but like Ayman Zahabi, they want O'Malley and O'Malley's gonna destroy Zahabi.
Yeah, that's 100%.
If he doesn't knock him out, he might be washed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say at that point. I wouldn't even put him with Umar. I wouldn't even. I would put Umar way past him. But I guess I'm.
They call him Ariel Hawani because Zahabi looks like
literally looks like him, like his twin brother. Literally though, but I mean, like you said, just on this card, just another one of those fights where it's it's very underwhelming. You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? Very underwhelming. I think people were definitely looking for more because, like I said, it was playing for a long time. We were playing this.
We didn't have an
last year.
American versus a British guy.
You know what I'm saying?
You fumbled that opportunity for a fucking 4th of July.
I say that would have been great, bro. That would have been all time. I just feel like they could have done more, but
That's not an easy thing to do.
It's
though.
not. It's not. And planning around everything else, you know what I'm saying? He has to plan it around other events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That he wants to have other guys at, you know what I'm saying? He's got to plan around so much. So I appreciate these next two for sure.
Oh, the title fights are perfect.
I appreciate these next two.
Now,
and that's why I feel like it'll live up.
I wish Pereira was going for full unanimous gold, but interim gold is if he knocks out Cyril Gane. Say what you want about Cyril Gane. If he knocks out Cyril Gane,
impressive. No matter what you say, Cyril Gane is literally.
Cyril Gane's gonna have the weight advantage on him, even with Poatan not having to cut weight.
And even that, Cyril Gane is a good striker when he's on it.
He was beating Tom Aspinall.
When he's on it, he's a really good striker. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a big card for him for sure. I think he can. He's gonna have time to prepare, but he's gonna have a real test in a guy like Pereira. But I think it'll be cool to see Pereira at heavyweight, what he looks like.
Yeah, I mean, this will be if he gets knocked out, then it's like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think that takes away from his legacy. He's trying to add.
No one's done this.
Exactly. He's trying to add to his legacy, far more than anybody has before, especially at the weight that he has. Like,
it's
going
crazy.
From middleweight to light heavyweight to now heavyweight.
Yeah.
In 2026 is insane. I'm telling you, with the type of level of just striking and now people, are, just such mixed martial artists nowadays. I'm telling you, it's not easy to just do what he's doing and be healthy, no less. You know what I'm saying? Weight cutting like that. But yeah, all around, I think that's going to be a banger fight. I don't think either of them are going to want to go to the ground either. So that's going to be great.
No.
That's going to be a great. And I think they knew that kind of coming in. But I'm not going to lie, I wanted to see Jones. And
dude, that's some drama
Piera.
right there. I mean, Jones went off. Like, he was like, wait, we never negotiated? What the fuck was all this? And, I mean, I did and I didn't. Like, if his arthritis in the hip is real, then, like,
I wouldn't.
He doesn't need to fight anymore. But at this point, like, and now he's, like, requesting his release from the UFC. And Francis Ngannou's like, hey, if you get released, like, let's finally make this fight happen. I'm like, fuck. Let's do it.
I mean,
I want Francis Ngannou.
I'm about to say, any other promotion, anybody would see it. Anybody would want to watch it.
Like, Dana, put your goddamn ego aside. I love you, but, like, Francis Ngannou puts butts in seats because he just knocks fools out.
And, I mean, John Jones and Francis Ngannou, let's be real, all of us in here would watch that. Like, there's no way we wouldn't watch that fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially MMA. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been wanting to see that. Everybody's been talking about that. And I know my boy Poe Dad, I know your dad for sure would see something like that. You know what I'm saying? That boy Dad I heard you was a fan, brother. I want to have you on the show, brother, because I would love to talk to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever watch the show, tell him I shouted him out.
We'll get him on.
Does he watch the show?
I don't know that, but we'll get him.
If he ever does,
we'll get him on.
Brother.
Pre-White House card, bro.
Pre-White House. Yeah.
So I got a little thing for you boys, a little rapid fire thing that I prepared. I don't want to put you all on the spot.
Well, you're doing it.
But I am. I'm going to do it. So you can only think about it for 10 seconds. So rapid fire. I got 3 of them. All right. First one is you have a magic wand and you can have any fight on this White House card. Who would it be? You can go any division. They have to be an active fighter. And but so you are matchmaker. You can make any fight that you want to watch. What would it be?
Islam Makhachev, Ilia Topuria.
Okay.
Just based on the rumor that was supposed to be the fight, and allegedly Islam got her. Or he's ducking, as what Ilia would say.
I'm going to give you a main.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a co,
acceptable.
Co-main,
acceptable.
John Jones Francis.
Yep.
Cole, I'm doing
John Jones Francis is main event, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing Ilya and Sean O'Malley.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sean O'Malley would get murdered.
For the aesthetic of having, because for the White House they want to have an American on the card. I feel like you have to have an American on each fight.
You would
They
think
have.
That's at least how I have to plan. No, they don't.
What do you mean? Every fight's an American.
Pierre and Ghana are not American.
Okay, well, besides that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, besides that, but I mean, I'm saying those fights would be way more attractive to the UFC White House card, like the All American stuff, than you know what I'm saying.
I don't even think O'Malley would accept fighting to Poirier.
He wouldn't. But I'm just saying it would be something fun to watch, just because both of those guys would stand and fight. Mm-hmm. Both of those guys would want to strike with each other. And it would just be good to see how
O'Malley would get buried at the White House that night.
I mean, but it would be good. I wouldn't have a problem not seeing
All right. So that's the first one. Second one, let's get the audience and maybe know you boys a little bit better. I want you to pick 2 of your favorite fighters. Again, any weight class is fine. I want 1 to be a household name and 2 to be a fighter that everyone might not know. If you're unless you're like really, really into this shit.
Well, that could be anybody, honestly.
So that's your prompt. So I need a household name that you consider your favorite fighter and a non-household name that you consider your favorite fighter.
I'm an Ilya Poirier fan all day. So
see, for me, it's Dustin Poirier all day.
Okay,
that's my favorite.
That's my household. I think that's both of our household names.
Yeah,
Ilya and Dustin are kind of like the big draws. You know what I'm saying? They would have big draws for sure.
And believe it or not, because I said it the other day, Can I count Chuck Liddell as mine, as like the one that people might not know? Because there are people I know that don't know.
You don't think? Okay, maybe I know it too well. I feel like Chuck Liddell is.
He should be, but I agree with you. I mean,
that's fine. I'll accept that.
Or maybe no. Okay, if you know him, then probably not. Not that. I mean,
no.
Does it have to be current?
It's y'all's exercise. Y'all pick. I don't care.
Tito Ortiz, maybe. No, everybody knows him.
White House lawn.
So okay,
Tito versus Dana.
I give you.
I need that.
I give you an older one.
Okay.
And I give you a newer one.
Okay. And I got one more after this, and then we can move on.
Yep. Okay.
My older one, I'm gonna give you Forrest Griffin.
Fucking love that guy.
My newest one, I think. Newest prospect, it has to be Kavanaugh, bro. After what he did to
Brandon Moreno.
There's no way you don't look at that guy and be like, man, there's something special about him, and I want to see him fight definitely in the top 5 for sure again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has to after that. There's no way he doesn't either get a shot for a number 1 contender or, get something close to that. But he's ranked, you know what I'm saying, higher now for sure. But that's my guy.
Another one for me too, real quick.
Yeah.
What was it? You said like favorite and then like underrated who people might not know.
Sure.
Right? For me, and this might catch you off guard, Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson, really, for real, because he always puts on fun fights unless he gets taken down.
Yeah.
But I mean, and a nice guy too. You wouldn't know, like he's not your average like trash talker. He actually honestly tries to talk up his opponent, like how good they are, and kind of like the guys you love to see, really. So
sure.
Yeah.
All right, last one I have. Just need one answer from each of you guys. Someone that is right now, let's say outside of the top 10, outside of the top 5, maybe if you want, but outside of the top 10 or outside the top 5, that in 2 years had a belt that you would not be surprised. So basically, I can clip this shit in 2 years and say that we were early.
That's a tough one.
So someone, I'll lean on y'all. Y'all can make it outside the top 5. You can make it outside of the top 10. But someone who is that low down that in 2 years could have.
I might still go my same answer with Kavanaugh.
I thought maybe that's why it was leaning that way. Sure.
Because for that division specifically, right? They need a contender that looks good, right? That looks
It just
superiorly good.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
wait.
saying?
We all gotta remember Pantoja's still.
And Pantoja's still there, right? Pantoja's still there. But Kavanaugh made a veteran in Moreno in his own game look like he had no idea what he was doing. Like, almost like it was him that was the rookie and Kavanaugh was the veteran. That's what it looked like. And for me, like I said, with that division, if Pantoja, right,
Yeah.
doesn't come back, right?
He will.
And he will, right? Pantoja's going to come back. If he doesn't come back 100% Pantoja, right? Because we never know. He snapped his elbow, right? That's, I don't care what you say. You're going to have to, you're going to feel some of that.
Yeah, you never know. You never know with something like that.
At least, after the recovery, I mean, the recovery is like maybe, 6-8 months? But at the same time, if he's fighting straight after that, or if he's fighting this year, or even next year, he's still going to feel some of that. There's no way he's not going to, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I think if Kavanaugh does fight more, right?
Yeah.
And Pantoja doesn't come back in time, I see him beating Joshua, man. I'm going to call it right now.
He definitely could. I mean,
If he
that
gets,
is a banger too.
when he gets the experience, I think put him with Royval.
Mm-hmm.
After that, see how he does with Royval. If he coaches, because Royval's at a point where Royval needs a win, Brandon Royval. And if he doesn't get a win, he's probably not going to get a championship,
Ever.
contender any time.
Yeah.
At that point, because he's already had so many chances. So
We had
put
one
them two,
chance at the undisputed, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So put those two guys together, right? Let's say he does that this year, right? Fights in the fall, right? Like I said, if Pantoja doesn't come back and it lingers off, if he fights Joshua Van, I wouldn't be surprised to see him the next 2 years as a champion.
All right. Good answer. Ben, you got one?
For me, I'm gonna go real hot take. He just fought this past weekend. RoboCop. We all think only power. He is a fucking phenomenal jiu-jitsu black belt who, if the fight gets to the ground, I mean, I'll tell you right now, I think he can beat Khamzat Chimaev, and that might be, people are like, whoa, what are you talking about? Like, no, that goes
big.
past one round. That's what I mean.
Big.
He's huge.
He would
And
be humongous.
the
for
oldest
us.
32-year-old looking person I've ever seen in my life. And we'll see. I mean, again, this is all just like maybe, like it could happen. I'm not banking on it, but
Yeah. This is a educated projecting guess.
Right.
Okay. All right, boys. That's all I got. So didn't mean to throw you on the spot, but
phenomenal question.
that was
by
dope.
the way.
Yeah.
And the one fight we didn't address that is the main event for the White House card. Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje.
Oh my goodness.
And I just threw a $100 ticket on Justin Gaethje.
No.
Let's fucking do it, baby.
No.
America, he's not losing on the White House lawn. He's not.
Do I want him? Like, as an American, we all want to see Justin win, right? There's no way you don't want to see my boy Justin win. And how he looked his last fight. You know what I'm saying?
On antibiotics, too.
He looked clean, you know what I'm saying? And Ilya hasn't fought in a while.
That was Patty Pimblett. This ain't
Now,
Ilia
granted, Ilia Topuria would have flatlined Patty Pimblett because he flatlined Max, which I think, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Gaethje couldn't handle Max whatsoever on the feet. But, I think Gaethje has a lot of momentum, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, White House card. He has America literally on his fucking back as a main eventer right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, Dana's going to promote the fuck out of this. So it's like,
He has to.
this is going to get international traction, I bet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to put this out there. I know we got some problems going on the other side of the country right now. You know what I'm saying? With the bombings and the wars and shit. I hope this is not targeted, bro. I hope this is just something that's like, you know what I'm saying? this is a good thing.
It
That
does
nothing
seem like
happens
an
from
easy
it.
Setup, yeah.
It needs something where it's safe, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know they're probably already have gotten that situated. You know, it being at the White House in general. But I'm saying this is an event that's international. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That people are gonna watch from everywhere. So I just keep it safe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it all runs smoothly. I know we're gonna do it, so it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I think that as a main event, it for sure it hits for sure better than a lot of these other fights. I think it'll be more of like the type of card where it gets better. I feel like as you know what I'm saying, the day goes on and the fights progress. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to marinate a little bit.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Leave it
yeah.
on the slow cooker.
And a couple of the cards have been like that recently, and Paramount, where like the later it's gotten, some of the fights have been, a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Especially the Patty fight. I can say that card, the later it got, for sure it got better. But yeah, overall, I will say underwhelming as a fan, for sure. But also as a hardcore fan, there's a lot of good fights on here and a lot of good fighters that I want to see fight.
For sure.
So, I'm not too mad about it. I just wish it wasn't like gonna be the biggest card in the UFC history, because this is not the biggest.
I mean, you're gonna watch it either way, no matter what. I mean, we're fans. We'll watch the Apex cards, whatever. But
Yeah.
And maybe Dana White will be boxing Eddie Hearn based on the back and forth they have going
Yeah.
on. Tom Aspinall signing with Eddie Hearn's agency. This fucking league is wild, man. Man, and and at 328, me and the boys, we all might be going to Newark to watch. I mean, I don't know what the main event is yet, but Volkov versus Waldo is a fucking fun
That's
fight.
a fun fight right there.
And that's got to lead up to a pretty good main card, I would think. So
Yeah.
that's definitely something to look
Gotta
forward
get
to.
an Airbnb out there, boys.
For sure. And man, and the Sarukian Giorgio rematch is happening in RAF, and at RAF also announced Colby Covington, Dylan Danis.
Yeah, they're
Kill each
cooking.
other, please.
I think they're
Fuck you guys.
I think they're cooking, to be honest. Like I said, going back to Armand and what's that guy's last name? How do you
Who
pronounce?
cares?
Porlius, whatever how you say
Yeah.
his name. I know he's a good wrestler for sure.
Ian.
But
Yeah.
that rivalry, and I'm telling you, y'all gotta watch it. If y'all have not watched or tuned in to RAF wrestling, man, tune into that. That is good wrestling, good quality. Just martial arts in general, just of wrestling, and good guys from all over, coming around and really, trying their hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really doing,
Doing a hell of a job,
Yeah,
too.
doing a hell of a job. Because it's been entertaining to me. I think the last, card with Armand and I think there was
It was
Aljamain
hilarious.
Sterling,
Yeah.
and
Henry Cejudo were our
couple of other
favorite.
guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
David Carr, or I think that's what his name.
Yeah,
is.
David Carr.
Yeah. It was a really good card. I think it has a lot of potential as
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And
as
like you
an
said,
event.
Hulk Hogan dying was like great for it, to be
And
honest.
like I said, I didn't want to put that out there as a bad thing, but I think it just got serious.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
It got more serious, you know what I'm saying, in the terms of like it's not gonna be like a promotional thing,
Right,
or like an
yeah.
entertainment thing. It's more like how it is, and they're recruiting these guys to
For
come,
sure.
like Colby, and
Everyone's going to be on there eventually, and maybe Patchy Mix will go there, especially after his Risen debut, losing to a 19-year-old by KO. That was unfortunate to see, and a really big
I
downfall.
think that
but
UFC took the soul out of him. Man.
probably, but I don't
think
know.
they probably took it.
I want to see him get back on top because I had a lot of high hopes for him, but
Yeah,
that's
he was
neither
he was
here nor
he was a cool fighter, man.
For sure. And we all have our beefs in that world. And Ben Askren and Jorge Masvidal getting together, praising Jesus, burying the hatchet. Very cool thing to see. It's amazing what Jesus Christ can do for us. So
Yeah.
good job for you boys.
For sure.
I love both of them too. Ben Askren, funny as hell. Jorge Masvidal always brings
What a
it.
story too, Ben Askren, bro. It's just
Right.
like, what he's
The fact he's still alive is
what
insane.
he's been through, man. It's just
Yeah.
all praise to him, man, and just he gets to be with his family. You know what I'm saying?
That might be one thing we can shout out the Paul Bros for. Didn't one of them like buy his surgery or something? You remember that?
So they say, but
So they say.
fuck them. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, but in that absence, though, I do give y'all your props if you did that, because that's a genuine thing for a genuine guy.
It is, but it seems like everything they do is for show, no matter what. So
Yeah.
but I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to bring that up in a second. But real quick, want to shout out Frank Mir's daughter, Bella Mir, NCAA national champion wrestler. Yeah. Hell yeah. Give it up.
She, I think, has the potential. If she comes to the UFC, she's gonna be a dog,
No doubt,
bro.
Her Maya Lesnar. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Brock
like
Lesnar's
just
daughter.
having, you know what I'm saying. And that would now I think Maya Lesnar is way heavier than her though.
Yeah, there's
Maya
no way
Lesnar
they
walks
would
at,
be
like,
in the same weight class.
She has to walk almost
Huge.
200. There's no way she doesn't.
Did you see the offensive lineman she's dating and for the 40 or he was in the 49ers.
Yeah.
Massive guy, but nonetheless, speaking of the Paul brothers, Logan Paul put out the fakest video I've ever seen. The WWE called him saying he couldn't box Le'Veon Bell. You're too valuable for WrestleMania. We need you. Shut the fuck up. You said, hey, Le'Veon Bell's actually serious about this. Call me so we can put this video out on Instagram to make it look serious. Because I know everyone's like, oh, he's a football player. We've seen this. No, Le'Veon Bell boxes. Le'Veon Bell's a legit boxer. I've seen his... Not legit, but he's not bad. You think Logan Paul would beat Le'Veon Bell?
No, I'm not saying he's not. I just don't think. I don't think this is legit boxing in general.
It's
you know
not.
What I'm saying? That's why I don't entertain it. I just don't entertain this shit. Like when I see shit like that, I'm just like, okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Logan Paul, he's always gonna do a stunt. Like you said, it's always a stunt with the brothers. It's always, you know what I'm saying, something to draw them views and for people to stay their eyes on them. So it's like, at the end of the day, I didn't really think it was going to be anything coming out of it. And like you said, there's nothing coming out of it. So
Right.
It's like, at the end of the day, it's all BS, and he's just a bullshit ass fucking guy. Like I said, I don't fucking really care for him. You know what I'm saying? His audience is a bunch of fucking 15 and 12-year-olds. So
Yeah, faggots. And so is his tag team partner. Austin Theory is a faggot too, but that's neither here or there. And speaking of faggots, before I go into the NFL free agency world, Lindsey Graham, Mr. I don't support the United States. I support Israel. You made me think of that once you talked about the whole White House thing. He's like, I support Israel. I want them at all costs. I don't. So you're going to send your innocent South Carolinians to fight this war or whatever? You're a dude and your name's Lindsey. Shut up, you fucking faggot. Fuck you. Go, you fucking fudge packer. You know what? I'm not even going to get too much into that. I want to live a little bit. I don't want Israel to kill me. I don't want to end up like Charlie Kirk or whatever, killed by his wife, which is a fact. Erica Kirk was in on it. You can't convince me any otherwise.
it's definitely a conspiracy out there for sure. You know what I'm saying?
This might be the last show we ever do. They're going to kill me, brother.
Marset Media is just going to be nuked next time you come here.
Yeah, we're going to... But man, the free agency world is off to insane start. We could get into the other teams, but we're Steelers, Cowboys, and Bucks fans in here. And my Pittsburgh Steelers traded for Michael Pittman, re-signed Asante Samuel, took away Jamel Dean, and signed Rico Dowdle.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Generally, I think
Yeah.
pretty solid across the board for me, anyway.
Yeah, Jamel Dean, I know you said he was a bum.
So here's what's going to happen. Here's the Jamal Dean experience, okay? 2 games in a row, he's going to look very solid. He's going to have a pick, some deflections, going to be around the ball. And he's going to get hurt for 4 weeks. And he's going to come back and be an absolute fucking bum for 3 weeks. He's going to have 1 good week, and then he's going to finish off the season with, on the injured list.
Injured reserve.
Just enough for you to go next year. You know what? I feel pretty good about that spot. So
He was
there you go.
for a long time for y'all.
Yeah. He's a solid B corner.
Yeah.
He's good when he's at his best, but he doesn't get there as much as you would like him to be.
But I mean, Michael Pittman, I didn't even know he was available at all, so I was really hyped about that. Rico Dowdle reuniting with Big Mike McCarthy. Aaron Rodgers might be back too. I'd be okay with that. I'd rather Aaron Rodgers than Kyler Murray.
I think I'd bring him back.
Why not?
I think I'd bring him back. And I
have Will Howard learn that Will Howard should be the higher up.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. And I think Pittman, complements DK pretty well.
And Pittman's probably better than Alec Pierce, honestly. Like I know Alec Pierce had better production. Alec Pierce is not a $30 million wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Daniel Jones damn sure ain't a $50 million quarterback like he wants to be.
No, I think it depends on your flavor on that one. Yeah. Kind of what you need.
But Dallas Cowboys made some moves as well, trading for Rashawn Gary.
Yeah.
Little Timu Micah Parsons, if you will.
But
we're talking Trey Hendrickson, Max Crosby, and that's what you end up with.
Yeah.
Signing safety Jalen Thompson. And I think they made a move today. I don't know who it was, but they're focused really heavy on the defense as they need to be.
That's kind of where we need to be. I forget who we just got. We did just get somebody. I had to look back at it, but like I said, I think there's a plan, and I think they're listening to the. We kind of need a defense. And I think they just see that out of our production, right? We kind of saw that our defense, last year was the lacking part of our games.
Yeah, offense is good.
And our offense
keep
really
CD and George Pickens.
kept us in, you know what I'm saying? Kept us in games. So
yep.
I believe the draft is important. Like I said, there's a lot of guys in that draft that I think we could draft. I mean, any of the Styles brothers, you know what I'm saying? Would love to draft.
I think Tampa's and Dallas are going to be in a race for Sony Styles.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would love to draft him, and he would be, I think, a great fit on our team.
I think he's going to be gone before either of us get there.
That's what I'm saying.
You think so?
I don't know.
I mean,
but he's got brothers, too.
Raise the stock. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What pick are y'all? Do you remember?
They're 12.
Yeah, we're 12.
You might be there at 12.
Do you think Caleb Downs, Jeremiah Love?
Okay, I think Sonny Styles goes.
That's what I'm.
Caleb.
That's what I'm saying, though.
That's my personal opinion.
And
so, but if Jeremiah Love wouldn't be on the board. No way. By 12,
he's not going to be on the board.
I can't. If you have Genty getting drafted, 5th or 6th last year, I don't.
No,
I don't see it. I don't see it.
No way.
Well, Genty was better at Boise State than Jeremiah Love was. Hold on.
As a pro prospect,
true.
I would have to disagree. As a collegiate running back, you're totally right.
I don't like that we're writing Ashton Genty as
maybe that 1 year. If we're going, who I'd rather take?
Ashton Genty took Boise State to college football.
I'm taking Jeremiah Love, though.
Taking Love.
I'm taking.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing for the record. Jeremiah Love's the better running back by far.
That's what I think.
But I'm just saying that. Like Boise State would not have been that college.
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
Facts. Jeremiah Love.
We gotta remember that a little bit.
He moves like a freaking Ferrari, bro. Effortless.
You gotta give it to his line though too. He had a really good line.
sure.
Well, Notre Dame's always had a good line, but that's neither here or there. And Tampa Bay made. I know they let. Hold on, before you get on your rant. I know they let Mike Evans go. You signed Alex Anzalone.
Oh my
good, decent fringe signing. That's fine, and we'll take
Kenny Gainwell.
I like that. I like
Pittsburgh and Tampa play next year, so that'll be fun.
Let me just rewind 18 months. All right, let's 18 months.
I have a question for you. Actually.
Okay, all right. So we got Liam Cohen about to make him the highest paid offensive coordinator. Coach in waiting. We're trending upwards. Mm-hmm. He obviously dicks us. Todd Bowles takes off his mask to reveal he's an absolute freaking buffoon. And we lost Mike Evans, in my mind, because he could not deal with Todd Bowles anymore. Can't fucking blame him. His deal, right? He got 3 years, $40 million from the San Francisco 49ers. Mm-hmm. $16 million of that is guaranteed. That's it. So less than 40% of his contract is guaranteed. We could have given him something better. We probably offered. He didn't want to work under Todd Bowles anymore because we let up a 3rd and 28. And that's just all I have to say. I'm just fire everybody, and we'll see you in 2028. That's kind of where I'm at.
Light too.
Okay, I'll say this: he's done some decent drafting, and he's hit on some players. We can't draft a defensive lineman to save our fucking life. And if we don't address that in the free agency market, I believe it is a fireable offense. We're going to run out freaking Anthony Nelson and Chris Boswell, and if I have to see Cervantes Dennis take another snap, I will literally pull my eyeballs out of my freaking head, dude.
Yeah.
But anyways, I do like the fringe signing, so we'll see.
K. Dotton's back.
Yeah.
Great, man. Maybe someone can buy him some fucking gloves so he can catch a ball.
Let him go because of Mbuka, though?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I think if that is true, I think that is a travesty, bro. He was amazing the first 8 weeks.
Maybe they see in JSN.
Maybe. The first 8 weeks, he was a baller, but dude, I watch every snap every year. I mean, he was a freaking ghost the last 8-9 weeks of the season, bro. I mean, a shell of himself. I know he got hurt, but God, I just like what a travesty. You're gonna let Mike Evans, who's a top 5 Buccaneer of all time.
And look what you added to that team, San Francisco, too, man.
That's really the only big sign that San Francisco's had so far.
I know. I think he's gonna ball out.
I think
he's gonna, yeah.
I do too. I mean, as long as that
I can see him in that gold and red, too.
But as long as
I can see him. I'm sorry. I can see him.
Stop. Hold on.
That makes me sick.
Hey, but you got to remember, he's got bad hamstrings, and everybody in San Francisco gets hurt because of that electromagnetic field. But.
Here's the craziest part. I hope he goes to San Fran. I hope he kills it, bro. I love Mike Evans, dude. He's just class on and off the field.
He's a good guy.
I mean, $16 million guaranteed, bro. They give like freaking subpar guards that type of money. I just, crazy.
Yeah. No doubt. And, man, I mean, the big trades going on all around. Buffalo finally getting, I guess, Josh Allen, a wide receiver 1, and DJ Moore. Gave him a lot to get him.
I think it's another option.
It's another option. I think
that's what I think.
A little pricey for.
He's definitely a number 1 for what they have right now, but I agree, a little pricey.
Joe Brady connection from Carolina.
That's true.
They work together, so
that
maybe.
Is true.
They can get Diggs back.
I think Stephon Diggs is going to jail before he's going back to Buffalo. But Baltimore giving up 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby was definitely something. I don't know if I would have given up that much for Max Crosby, personally. I think he's a good player. And Baltimore, they lost a lot. Tyler Linderbaum's off to Las Vegas. Isaiah Likely's off to New York. And people will say what they want. Them losing Jordan Stout, their punter, is a huge deal.
He was a weapon.
He was the best punter in the league last year.
Yeah, he was really
And he's
good.
now and a lot of Baltimore Ravens are signed with the Giants. The Giants also signed linebacker Tremaine Edmonds and a few other guys, and then a lot of the former Giants are signed with the Titans for Brian.
Which I think that's a team that you might have to keep an eye on.
Who?
You might. Now I'm saying. I'm not saying they're gonna be this top team, the Giants.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're gonna be this top team or whatever, but I think they're gonna be better than last year.
I'm with
100%.
I'm with you.
They had a lot of
they'll be
winnable
better
games
than
last year. I mean, they're way better than their record shows, and I mean, Jackson Dart's definitely way better than I thought he was going to be.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Proved a lot of people wrong.
Well, I mean, we'll see if John Harbaugh's second act goes well, but yeah. And actually, the best free agent signing, I will say, and no one's talking about it, Devin Lloyd to the Carolina Panthers. I don't know how Jacksonville let him walk because I mean he was a top 5 linebacker in football last year.
I'm gonna counter you on that.
Who?
Best signing, Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs did amazing with that. And you want to know why? I think he's going to set their offense. I think he's going to be what they need to get back into the rhythm of pass, run.
But
I'm telling you,
much of a threat in the pass game, though.
No, I'm not saying he's going to be in the pass game. You're always going to have a threatening game with Patrick Mahomes. You're always going to have a threatening passing game. I don't care what you say. It doesn't matter what receiver you have. If Patrick Mahomes has the ball, he's proven time and time again he can put the ball wherever he wants to put the ball for the majority of the
They
part.
at least can't load the box.
Exactly.
Like, no matter, even if he's off or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you have that with Kareem Hunt. I think that's a steal after he just won MVP. He literally was I think he got MVP because for the Seahawks, he was a great reason why Sam Darnold had such a great game. People don't realize that. To me, Kenneth Walker set the tone that first quarter, that whole second quarter, even though he wasn't even doing good the beginning, some of his touches were here and there, but he was still sprouting. Like, he would have maybe, a 2-4 yard carry, and then he would get a 10-yard, 11-yard game after that. So it was like he was a consistent running back, and he got MVP for that, and I think he deserved MVP for that.
Yeah, when Charbonnet got hurt and he had to take over the full load,
And he did.
He did straight rose to the occasion.
I think that's what the Chiefs will do, and that's what I'm saying.
And
if you
Chiefs
give him
have
that,
made some really good moves too, signing Alohi Gilman from Baltimore. Let Brian Cook walk to Cincinnati, and then Cincinnati's going to pay Boye Mafe what they wouldn't pay Trey Hendrickson. So
yeah.
What a disservice to their front office, bro. They don't know what they're doing.
you know what? Let the Bengals fucking
That's
suck.
right. That's
Fuck
right.
you faggots. But man, overall, these teams are Raiders, Jets, Titans, Giants. They're all making moves right now. I know they're like lower of the pack, but
Yeah, Steelers.
well, yeah, but the low team, they're like getting in their guys, but the fact and Saul and Daboll are getting a lot of the former Jets and Giants over to Tennessee, and Aaron Glenn's trying to beef up the defense for the Jets. And bringing back Geno Smith, that is official 2 hours ago. He's now the quarterback of the Jets.
Full circle moment.
Oh, man.
I will say two of the biggest spenders.
I think it's an upgrade for sure.
For sure, dude. Two of the biggest spenders in free agency last year were the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks.
And the Patriots haven't spent shit right now.
Yeah.
They signed Elijah Vera Tucker and Romeo Dobbs, but who cares? You're not going to make the playoffs no matter what. And yeah, Baltimore's one big move was Max Crosby, and then letting all their other big free agents go. Denver, as far as I know, hasn't made many big moves. Chargers have signed a lot of former Dolphins for
Tua.
Mike McDaniels.
Tua.
Yes, Tua to Atlanta. Thank you. That's what I was blanking on right now. Kind of fucking stupid, if you ask me. Two lefty quarterbacks. And there was a graphic saying how they're both, you got Tua in an ambulance going like this, and then Michael Penix in a wheelchair with both his knees wrapped.
Yeah.
Might as well bring back Kirk
I'm just saying,
Cousins.
is that offensive line going to protect him any better
No.
than the Dolphins'
Tua
offensive
can't
line
protect
did?
himself.
And it's like,
Yeah.
pair that with, Stefanski offense of coaching.
That just sounds like a disaster.
It sounds like a clusterfuck.
It sounds like it, and being in their division, I'm awesome. That's sweet.
I'm gonna be real. I would rather have Tua with Mike McDaniel than with Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, probably. Now,
If Mike McDaniel can't do it with Tua, you think Kevin Stefanski can do it with Tua?
and I know you can't always think like this, but there's projected upwards of 8 first-round quarterbacks next year in the draft. There's a lot of
Watch
quarterbacks.
two of them only go first round, too.
No, bro. Off the top of my head, you can go Arch Manning, Dante Moore, Sorsby,
Who's to
Lenore
say they're not going to
Sellers.
be bad, though?
That's true. Chambliss. You can go Julian Sayin. There's a lot.
Right now. That's what's so disappointing.
Yeah. I agree. He should have went out because he would have probably been, a lock for 2
But again,
or
he's
3.
probably making more money at Ole Miss.
I feel like he probably saw where he would have went though, because he would have probably went somewhere like.
But who the hell knows at the end of the day?
Yeah.
He would have probably went to
If you go
Arizona.
there, it's like, hey, let me make a difference. Let me be the one to fix the Jets.
In
Like,
Arizona,
my boy
he
Minka
went to Arizona.
Fitzpatrick is getting traded there for a 7th-round pick to the Jets.
Yeah. I forgot.
He's going to turn them around. Maybe.
His fall off was kind of hard.
Yeah.
I hate
Bro,
it.
he was top tier. I feel like in a year and a half,
Number
bro,
one.
he turned into I
Bro.
don't want to say a bum.
He had so much hype when he was with y'all too.
Oh man, he was nice.
He was nice, dude.
But, man, I got to say, I think the Raiders had the most underrated, getting Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, Taron John, underrated guys in the deep, not big splash guys.
Yeah.
Like,
If you're gonna not re-sign Max Crosby, you got to go in the free agency and just get a lot of B
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
That's a
100%.
great point, actually, and that you say that. But yeah, and then Chicago quickly getting a new center, Garrett Bradbury, after Drew Dahlman retiring unexpectedly, and I guess New England's going to let Jared Wilson play center. And man, just so many good moves overall, and I'm really excited. And there's probably going to be a big move right as we walk out of the studio as we speak. And actually,
Yeah, they've been fired.
I got a
all
breaking
day.
alert on my phone because the Eagles, they let Dean, Jalen Phillips, and Reed Blankenship walk. They just signed Reek Woolen out of Seattle, but I don't know if that's a big move for them or not. I mean, it's something for them, and who knows if A.J. Brown will be here by next week or not. But, man, I mean, it's so exciting to see. And
It's exciting to see for me that they're like in a clusterfuck right now.
I love it.
Nobody knows where they're
I
gonna be
love it.
next year, and I fucking love it.
Rumor on the street is they do not want to pay Jalen Carter the extension
It's hard, too.
because of like all the off-field.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't. As a
Let him.
Cowboys.
If they trade him to Green Bay, though, they're pretty stupid. But
Oh my goodness, him and Micah Parsons.
that's what I'm saying.
That is
Gross. I would,
Especially after like Micah, when they drafted Jalen Carter, he's like, I'm sick to my stomach or whatever, and then they might end up being teammates, but we'll see. I mean, Green Bay, they got some moves to make. They're kind of letting everybody go, and Malik Willis to Miami Dolphins, that'll be. I'm actually really excited about that. I think Malik Willis is going to do
Willis.
well there.
What do you say? Willis and Waddle. They got a good ring to it, doesn't it? Willis to
Willis
Waddle.
to Waddle.
Willis to Waddle.
We'll see, but didn't pay the boatload like people thought they would to get him. I think he just was comfortable with Jeff Hafley after being with him in Green Bay. So
Yeah.
we'll see. And I mean, I don't know. The Dolphins are in rebuild, so you can't expect too much out of that. But I'm blanking on something right now, and I don't know what it is. But yeah, the off season is probably our March Madness for me.
Football, man.
But
Yeah.
I missed it.
365. Interesting. 365. days
For sure.
bro.
And before I end out, I want to thank you, Felipe Lins, for being a sacrificial lamb to Francis Ngannou on the Rousey Carano card. Because Francis Ngannou's probably going to...
Yeah, it's gonna be another casualty waiting to happen.
And shout out real quick to Cody Rhodes, WWE champion, once again.
Nah, I didn't really want that.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I didn't really want
Hey, Randy Orton's going to take that strap.
I hope he does. I hope.
And we'll see, because Cody and Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell was the plan at Mania, which would have been fun, but we'll see. And Fatu maybe inserted in the picture, but yeah, I'm just really excited overall, and so many big moves coming along the way. And we just thank you for tuning in, and hope you continue to like, comment, and subscribe. We love all of you. You boys got anything to say on your way
Nah,
out?
man, just make sure you hit that like button, man. Keep tuning into these videos, man, and let us know, man. If you got some comments, man, comment, man. Say what you want to say. I want to go back and forth. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying?
Yes,
I want to have that because it's good. People hate on it, right? It seems like it's a lot of hate, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have that because you're reacting with society, people, from far away that you never know that you would even react with. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun, man. Just stay tuned, man. We got a bunch of stuff coming, and yeah, man. It's just
We're just getting
I'm
started,
excited, dude. I'm
Fuck yeah.
excited.
Oh.
Good show, boys. Well done.
Yes, sir. All right. If you don't like, comment, and subscribe, your mother's a fat, greasy whore. Good night, everybody!